Hi, good morning and greetings from the friendly city of Port Elizabeth. My name is Joanne Anthony-Gooden and I'm a practicing family law attorney practicing at 9 Bird Street, Port Elizabeth as a family law practitioner. I wanted to do this short video to all parents who have in the last few weeks of our lockdown been in absolute crisis because of the fact that they were not able to see their children or were very concerned about the emotional distress as a result of the lockdown, that their children could not go and see the other parent. You will recall, if you've been following this over the last few weeks, that we went from a situation where children transiting between parents was absolutely prohibited. Then there was a regulation that came in that was very vague, which people interpreted, yes you can. Many schools of thought were that yes you can, no you can't. And finally, on the 7th of April 2020, in a government gazette, the minister promulgated regulations that says that where there is an existing court order, for example your divorce order or a parenting plan that has been endorsed by the Office of the Family Advocate, the children may travel between parents in terms of that court order. Now this is an amazing development for us as family law practitioners, because we do believe that it is in the best interest of all children to have a healthy and positive relationship with both of their parents. The important part of this is that when you read the regulations, and please I invite you to look at our website www.anthonyinc.co.za or our Facebook page to see a copy of that regulation, which makes it very clear that the children can only transit if the parents are absolutely certain that neither parents have been exposed to the COVID-19 virus, as well as that they do not have the COVID-19 virus. We will ask all parents to use their common sense and to follow strict hygiene regulations when transiting the children. Another question that has come up as well is this regulation only applicable to children that live in the same city as the parents? No, the regulation does not limit that. So for example, if your child lives in a city that you do not live in as a parent and you have a court order, you are able, in terms of your court order, to go and collect your child and have visitation in terms of the court order. And again, we ask parents, please be mindful of the government lockdown. Please be mindful of the fact that this is an emotional and distressing time for children. For those of you that cannot travel to see your children because of the distance, for example, if you're in Johannesburg or Durban or Cape Town and you cannot get to the city where your child is located, you must engage in, as often as you can, virtual contact with your children, whether it is by Skype, FaceTime or video WhatsApp calling. Please keep in contact with your children. They miss you, they want to have a relationship with you. But for those parents, the good news, if you do and you are able to travel to see your children and collect them, in terms of your court order, we all know the Easter weekend is coming up. Most court orders have dealt with the issue of Easter weekends and long weekends and holidays. You should be able to, by agreement with your partner, arrange for contact in terms of your existing court order. Sadly, those parents that do not have court orders, that only had informal arrangements, the regulations are clear. You will only be able to travel and transit your children during lockdown with a court order or a parenting plan that was endorsed by the Family Advocate. I'm asking that everyone stay safe, that you adhere to the government lockdown regulations, and for anyone that has any further questions, you are welcome to go onto our website or onto our Facebook page and make contact with me at any time. And I am very thrilled to let you know about these new changes that children can now transit between their parents. And remember, all parents, use your common sense, think of the safety of your children, and we are going to get through the lockdown and come out with having a better and stronger understanding and putting our families first.